Alright, what is up everybody? It's Gorillaman here with another Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 video. And today we have a truck. More specifically, this is what they call the Caster Earthquake Rex, which is more just like an F-150 Raptor, but that's what they call it. You guys know how they are with all the weird names and not calling everything what it is, except if it's like a DLC, like a Maserati or whatever. But anyways, today we have to go through and do all brakes, and then so since there's not much to do on this car, we'll probably put a little bit of work into that new auction house car we bought, which is pretty exciting. But we'll pop this guy up. That's so close to hitting that ceiling. Okay, so definitely this guy needs to be changed. See, there's not enough on here that I want to really take it through the test path and really see what's wrong with it. I mean, it just needs to be over 83%, so basically anything with rust on it needs to be taken out. Brake pads still look good though. Take out that disc, and then see that's it. And then check this guy. Looks like we can see a little bit of rust right there, which means we need to, yeah, it's those pads. Pads are bad. Oh. And that, yep. That and the ventilated disc is bad. Ooh. And we'll pull out this guy. Say recently I just did a collaboration with another YouTuber who's a lot bigger than I am, and kind of was the one who inspired me to start what I have so far. And it's the Squad, and he's got I think a little bit over 70,000 right now, and we just did a video on his channel on Farming Simulator. So I'll put the link down below to that, and you can check that out if you want to see something cool. But right now, we are missing one thing. Oh, I think I can guarantee it's going to be an ABS module. Who wants to place money on it? Or brake servo. And it's the ABS module. Or pump, I mean. Pop this guy out. Okay, I'm sorry, but in real life, this would literally be the worst thing in the world to ever do, because that means you have to redo all those brake lines, take them out. They're probably going to be rusted since that's rusted. And since there's not really much to do here, I'm just going to show you guys the process I go through on buying all these parts. So like if it's brakes, so see everything says brake on it, so I just type in brake. So it pulls up all the brake parts, and I know I got 2 calipers, then I need 2 discs of each kind in 1 pad. So I go one of these, and then 1 set of pads. And that's it. Usually keep in mind though, that takes me sometimes 5 minutes, because you can get these long lists about all the brake control systems and all the engine parts, and you have to go through doing all of those, and it can be a timely process sometimes, so that's usually why I edit that out of the videos. But there's not really much to do on this truck today, so I figured I'd show you what I'm doing. Alright, set that hood down. Get this thing back up. I was gonna say, so today for our restoration, I'm going to work on the we're gonna work on tearing everything out. That's what we're gonna start with. Just tearing everything bad out. And then next video, we will start by replacing. Oh no, we'll start by replacing all the body parts, and then we'll go to the engine, and then we'll go to the interior. So I want to get all the mechanics done before I start doing any visual pieces. Except for just like the overall body. I mean, it's gotta have a sturdy frame to be set on first before you can be putting a couple 100-pound motor in there. Now this would be a nice truck to have in the snow. None of that rear-wheel drive Mustang. That is not that good. Alright, set that rim back on there. We'll drop this guy down. I think that's everything for it. Uh-huh. Alright, and I'll be right back with our restoration car. Now we got the Sakura GT restoration car we're going to be working on today for the second half. It looks like the interior is all clean, so I think we'll just start tearing everything out. I'll start with the body parts right here, and then we'll move it over to the lift. Hoping it can be moved over to the lift, of course. That was a very interesting looking rear bumper there. Pull this guy off. There's not even a hood to take off, which I guess I'm okay with. Take headlight out. It's already missing a fender. Whatever. We'll leave the racing seats in there because they look... Interior looks completely clean, so... We don't really want to start doing any engine work right here. Make sure we got everything out of here. Tail lights didn't even come with any. And we'll move it over. Left lifter. First thing to do, take that engine out. So, pretty sure this thing tells us everything. Everything's basically wrong with this car. We want everything up to around the 100% mark. I personally say 80 or more would be a good restoration. And hopefully we can do a lot of that from repairing, because if you repair something, you don't have to buy it and you don't spend any money on it. But as we sit right now, we only have a 50% chance of repairing something successfully, which, I mean, as you get down to it, repairing it successfully, you have to do that about 2 or 3 times to get something up to 80 or 100%, which the odds of you hitting all 3 of those, not breaking any of them, like being able to repair it 3 times successfully without breaking a piece, not really the best options. So I'm probably going to try and earn another 1,000, maybe 2,000 XP to bring that up to a, let's pull this radiator out of here, it's in my way, to bring this up to a, like a 60-70% chance. I mean, still not really that good of a chance, but it's better. And if you can have like a really high chance, that's where you make all your money with these restoration cars. The fact that you don't have to buy the parts and you can just restore almost everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some things you can't, but only spending $2,000 would yield you a insane amount. Batteries is 35%. Yeah, this whole car is pretty much trashed, guys. It's pretty sad to see, but I mean, what are you gonna say? Was this an inline 8? Nope, that's an inline 6. Okay, I was like, what the hell? I was gonna say, wow, that's really cool. I have never heard of that before, but sad face. It's not. Now we're just on to the pure engine block. Oh, we have to take each of these camshafts off. Come on, let's go, baby. I was gonna say, if you guys like the restoration videos, and the restoration videos are the restorations that are gonna yield me quite a bit of money, I mean, I might as well just start doing those almost exclusively. And something else I've also looked into, one of the reasons why I kind of got this game in the first place, was that there are mods for this game. Like, user-created mods, which is super exciting, because that means sky's the limit, basically. You can pretty much do anything. Alright, we'll pull out these spark plugs, which absolutely... I don't even know how the spark plugs would get rust on the porcelain part of them, but that's crazy. Oh, we gotta pull off the little exhaust manifold. Oh, and if this was actually real, the time it would take you to tear apart this engine, I don't even know if it would technically really be worth it, except for just the engine block alone, because everything would be so rusted on. You'd be snapping bolts left and right, and that would be the worst thing ever. Because I have never personally snapped off a bolt in an engine block, but I can't imagine having to drill that out and rethread that engine block. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is disgusting. Oh my, oh. That is... Oh, how could somebody do that to this car? How could they? Oh, well, by the time we're done with this, it'll be looking like a sexy little stingray. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, pull off that oil pan. That oil pan will probably just be black sludge by this point. It would be just absolutely atrocious. Look at that, crankshaft is black. Come on, let me go. There we go, we got that. Alright, now I need to go back up top, pull out those pistons with connecting rods, and then I can pull out that crankshaft, and we can drop that entire engine block out of here. Come on. Alright. They're not, those aren't too bad of a shape. Those got 36 on them. Oh, that guy's blocking us. Tires don't look half bad though. Maybe we can repair those. Alright, what's blocking us? Oh, it's connected to the gearbox. Oh, dang it. Pull out this drive shaft then. Rear wheel drive car, I see. Oh, we got a few parts on here anyways. Accessible from the engine bay? Alright. Alright, I see how it is, car. You want to be difficult. I can play that way. Alright, any other pieces I gotta quote take off from the engine bay? See, in reality of this, guys, this frame... Oh, yeah. If this frame, or if this car looks this bad, the frame would be just as bad. And there would basically be no point in restoring this car at this point. Little manual. Now I'll just pull out some of these pieces while we're down here. Alright, so engine block is alone and ready to be taken out. So we'll take out the whole front suspension area first before we go back up there, so we don't waste some time. Okay, let's see how fast you can tear apart this whole guy in almost a minute. Sway bars. Pop that cap off, then the spring, then the absorber. Take off this guy. See, these rims don't look too bad. Let's check and see what the, I think it's, was it 36 on rims? 32 on rims? That's not too bad. So you can get those looking shiny with 1 or 2 repairs, but issue with repairs though. Probably gonna lose 3 out of the 4 rims, which is really depressing, at least right now. Maybe by the end of this restoration, I'll be a couple thousand XP higher, so I won't be losing things as much. Ah. Let's go, let's go. Alright. Bushing out of here. Sway bar out of here. Bushing. It's the front section, cross member. So yeah, like this piece would be, yeah, this piece is completely rusted away, which is realistic. Alright, let's go to the rear real quick. Get this entire guy torn apart in a little under 15 minutes. Come on. There you are. Now let me take that guy out. That knuckle housing came off quite well. Oh, this is leaf? What the heck? Why does that have leaf spoons on it? That is really, really odd. Fuel pump. Fuel. Let's get this bushing out of the way. This U-bolt. See, I had no idea really before working on this game. I knew older cars kind of did, but I didn't know that this many cars, because this is a fair representation of like real cars. I didn't realize that this many cars actually use, like regular like passenger cars use the leaf style suspension with all the U-bolts and all that. I thought that was really strange when I first saw it on trucks, so I was kind of confused here. Alright, last but not least, pulling this engine out. Okay, guys. Every single part on this thing is now missing. Value of this car, $2,000. That's a fair part just to say for the body. Okay. So we got everything out except for this. Okay, well, let's leave the racing seats in. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that little taste and look to see what we're gonna do. Next video will probably start slow with just putting the engine back together. Maybe we'll run through this entire car through a paint shop. Actually, we have something in there right now. But yeah, we'll run this thing through we'll get some tires on it, run it through the paint shop, get a nice base coat put on it. I don't know what color I'm thinking for this, guys. Maybe a really, really hot rod red, or like one of those cool blue for like the Mustangs. I'm not sure yet. I think I'll decide once I see what it looks like with the color on it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching the video today. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Gorillaman out.